I got my coffee. It's in motion. That was crazy. You know, I only drink coffee one way, y'all. And if you don't drink it this way, I don't know how you even survive in this reality. But yo, dripped coffee over everything. Crush the beans. Get the whole experience, motherfucker. Don't get that Insta coffee, that Starbucks. That shit is down bad. Quality over everything. Shit. But yeah. What's up? What up, Muhammad? Frosty and Zen. Titan X will 100X or 1000X. What up, bro? Man, you really do believe in Titan. You believe in Titan like I believe in Zen. Jesus. Good luck. As somebody would say to me in Zen. Good luck, crypto, bro. Good luck. What up, T-Laws? We got Dank in the house. Straight up. Patrick. Europe. Pedro from Brazil. What's up, y'all? What's up? Drinking coffee will make you cheat on the beach. Shit. I had coffee on the beach when I was in the West Coast. It was chill. It was a vibe. This dead project still running, says Alvin. My G must be hurting. Bro, all of cryptocurrency is dead. And yes, Zen is still running because it's going to run forever. It's never going to go away. Unfortunately, it's the virus that you can't kill. Might as well get with it. Let's talk about it. Yo, this video's for entertainment, man. Don't do what the fuck I'm doing. Hey, hello world. This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka Mo World Peace the DJ / producer, coming again with another live one. Today is January 13th, 2025. Yes, big old 25, man. Square root of 5. You know what I'm saying? 5 times 5 or whatever the fuck that shit is. I don't want to get into the math, but it's square root of 5. And yeah, today's the 13th day of the year and everything is crashing. Everything is crashing. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It's crashing. Let's look at it. Let's just look at it, man, because it's all going down right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Bitcoin at 91,000. We got Ethereum at 3,000. Right. And this one is the weirdest one because, again, the thing about ETH, here we'll go ahead and just move over to the chart real fast. But the thing about ETH is it never pushed. And I'm kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed in Ethereum. Every other coin did something except ETH and a couple of other projects. But Ethereum in general is the one that just is so shocking. Like it couldn't put the whole squad on its back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too fragmented for everybody to even to just get behind Ethereum. Like it's spectacular. But it's also, again, I think eye-awakening for anybody who's really into Ethereum to see that we're in a new era. Again, it's the 25, bro. We're moving into the next 100 years for real. I mean, you've already done 25 of them. You already did half the century of the millennium. All right, so let's keep getting it. And yeah, ETH might not make it. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I am disappointed it didn't get up and above, 4,200. It didn't even test 4,200. It didn't even test, 4,150. So, ETH is speculative as fuck. And again, we had Solana doing numbers while ETH was doing nothing. Solana was breaking its all-time highs. And it's just, again, I think this is better technology. I think it's better everything. And again, we're doing pretty good in Solana. We got a lot of good shit going on over there. X1 soon, a fork of the SVM. But yeah, I think the price said a lot about where people stand in today's belief of how they see cryptocurrencies, right? Even Tron surprised me because Tron is doing pretty well. The Justin Sun coin, but again, it's backed by Tether. So again, it's like where do these cryptos fit and how's the industry building around them, and does the industry feel like it's entitled to lift these coins? And now that's why it's pretty funny. It's like I don't even think the industry feels like they need to do it anymore. Hold on one second. My nose is running. Damn, it's cold out here. And the dab made my nose run. All right, we lit. No boogers on camera. No boogers on camera. But yeah, so the industry, I think, is letting ETH find its course, and I think that's bad for Ethereum because I don't think ETH has a roadmap. I don't really think ETH knows what to do next. Again, I think it's actually totally put this into perspective pretty well. He posted this a couple days ago. I didn't save it or nothing, but this is the creator of Solana, Tolly. But he had this thing where he was like, let me see if I can find it real quick. Basically, long story short, I don't know if we're going to be able to find it in time. It's housing. He's saying Ethereum will be fine. But there was one of these blurbs that he had here that I should have saved it and put it to the side. But he was talking about how, like, when the laws change for cryptos in America, how he hopes Solana will get just as much, like, bonus point, or cult points, cabal points that, like, Cardano would have, that XRP is going to have, that Doge is going to have. And I mean, these are real facts that nobody really is bringing up, because again, we're living in this classic, I think it's a classic crypto scheme that goes round and round and round. And once you step out that bubble, they're telling you, don't step out that bubble. Don't think that way. Don't look that way. I mean, look at this right here. This is also pretty funny. Like, you got JP Morgan, or my bad, Jamie Dimon, still saying the same shit.
Digital currency at one point. So
useless as a pet rock. What do you really think?
This is current.
Some kind of digital currency at one point. So I'm not against crypto. Bitcoin itself has no intrinsic value. It's used heavily by sex traffickers, money launderers, ransomware. So I just don't feel great about Bitcoin. I applaud your ability to want to buy or sell. Just like I think you have the right to smoke, but I don't think you should smoke.
Pleb. Yeah, this guy's a pleb. And this is where I'm at with, like, it's the same cycle every single time in cryptocurrency. It's going to be institutional funds is supposed to save the market, right? That's the ongoing narrative that they're even trying to bring into 2025, dude. As if we don't, as users that have been here for a while, like we see the vision of how this technology can change the world. And I don't think, again, the reflection of today's prices in the crypto world do not reflect the future of this market. Like, all of these prices, they're just, I guess you could almost say they're like, it's just attention numbers, right? You're going to pay attention to the numbers. Maybe you'll pay attention to the project name, but you're going to see the numbers before the name. We do have some legacy stuff here, but for the new people coming in, like, they're venturing in and going to find things based on these numbers, right? So I do think, again, like, this is a very important industry to understand, like, where are the, like, elite people moving, because they're moving around and they're still all in Bitcoin, right? I talked about this in my last stream. Today is Monday. Again, we back at it. Streaming again about some crypto shit, winding it all back into Zen as always, because Zen is, again, the only coin I've been able to find that isn't tethered to this ideology that I'm spitting right now, which is we still need a knight in shining armor for everybody to click on how crypto works and how it's going to make the world a better place. And again, I think that's the reason why you're seeing Bitcoin at the highest market cap of every other coin. So all of our ideologies below Bitcoin don't fucking matter in crypto, right? I'm seeing things that are also not necessarily concerning, but like, what's that fool's name? XEN. What's this fool's name? What's this fool's name? I don't follow him. I do follow Thread Guy though. What's this Solana bro? And I mean, I'm seeing the trends, like where we're headed in this distant race. Okay, that's why I'm so confident about XEN, because XEN has nothing to do with any of this shit, and it's gonna keep going. Like bro said, how XEN is still running? That's a dead project. Like, yo, do you not know how crypto works, bro? Like, the dead projects are the winning projects. Now there's a bunch of dead projects, right? There's tons of dead projects, but there are some out there that are dead on pretty much purpose. And XEN is one of those. No one's looking at it. No one's talking about it. It's not made for attention, but yet it has this very special thing about it that has everyone's attention, which is the way that it's created. And I can go deeper into the psychology of that. Like, that is where the core lives in XEN. It's its creation. All right. You can't take that away from the smart contract. No matter how much people want to drive other things, like the way that it's created is so fucking pure. Okay. So now, like, let's look at how you have to create, business, or, how do we move a lot of people, introduce like Thread Guy, you know what I mean? And it's all good. Streamers are like some new Gen Z shit. I'm a millennial. I think the millennials are like the forgotten generation. Like, we're just like fucking floating on earth, just getting it how we getting it, sticking with a little bit of analog culture and a little bit of digital culture and like pushing this shit forward, right? But Thread Guy is definitely Gen Z. And shout outs to Gen Z, bro, because they're out here now. They're 26, 27, 25 making money. So get your money how you getting it. But also be smart about how you're moving your money, because there's a lot of grifters out there, especially in the crypto world, that it's very easy for them, to get you into their vehicle, right? And that's why we like XEN. We like XEN because it has no body driving. You're the driver, bro. You want to push the Ferrari, zoom, zoom. Like, you want to get into XEN. Like, you want to get into the X1 ecosystem. But I get it. Like, there's going to be the flash, the person backed a lot of fucking, all this Jamie Dimon backing, Jamie Dimon shitting on crypto, but they're like backing the streamers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's the dude's name, Assam. Yeah, so this is where the shit gets weird, and why like Richard Hart has such a great run in crypto when he was around. Because he had one thing that he said, which was leverage, liquor, and ladies. Like, those are like the 3 L's that would like fuck you up in investing or in life. And what I'm starting to see now is like the reintroduction of like what we were working towards getting away from in crypto, right? Like, markets are gonna move because products are gonna move, but like, that's just it. Like, you're the person that's moving the products, right? Once you stop trading and you start understanding, then you can migrate into something much larger that's going to possibly, gross you a lot more than your whatever gains. I mean, like, the people who are working the XEN world in general right now, like, they're experienced native coin owners. Like, these people have eons of understanding for the native. That's even down to the fiat, bro. Down to the gold, down to the diamonds, the jewelry. Shout out to all the OGs, man. I didn't get that shit, okay? By the time I was old enough, all the jewelry was fake. Bedazzled. We buying jewelry now. The millennials are just now getting the fucking jewelry. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting the Rolexes. We're just getting everything. We're going to be getting houses soon because I can feel it. It's on the horizon. we're like gonna be gifted a lot, yo. So again, if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s right now, stay focused, man. Lock in or clock in is the fucking motto. And that's why, again, Zen, I am pro this philosophy, this psychology of how attention can be driven in crypto. And this is getting pretty deep now, right? Because I see how they're driving our attention. Well, not my attention, because again, I'm a Zenian. But if you're out there right now and you're not just 100% in Zen, you might be going back to trading perps. I just seen this on Radium. Radium just introduced this, so it's definitely accessible, right? These are like basically it's just leverage. You can set shorts and go long. This is how people make money in crypto, you know. Is it the ethical way of making money? It seems to be like the only way people can make money, because, you know, memeing has its cycles and people can't stay on the meme cycle. So once the meme cycle dies, motherfuckers jump into this. So I'm kind of, again, I'm just not sold that like this crypto thing is over. And I'm not sold that like where we are right now is something to be at panic for anywhere in the market, because it's obviously very fabricated. Again, it's fabricated from the elite cabal, fucking old gray motherfuckers who are constantly holding the motherfucker back, all the way down to
it's gonna be like
these people.
Whoa. Abstract and streaming. It's gonna be like hyperliquid and perps.
You know what I'm saying? This is where we are. So, yo, however you get your content, bro. Me right now, bro, I'm hella focused on the Zen shit, because this is where you can be part of, again, the architecture of how the internet is getting ready to facilitate itself. So, in crypto, I feel like I'm doing a lecture right now. Drakbot is cooking. What up, Tree? What up, Simple? We got Lita in the house. Brian. Straight up. Jamie is so sorry. Saying that was while stacking stats. Yeah, what up, Conrad? Nah, Jamie's wild, bro. I just can't believe like we keep running in these circles, and then they introduce new fudders. It was fun when, like, I mean, it's like almost like it's like so crazy. It's like there was an analog crypto world, and it was between the ages of 2009 to like 2022. We'll use Zen as the cutoff date. Maybe you had 3 years to catch on. So really you had 3 years to catch on. Really it's now. 25 and beyond, bro. This is a new era for new things. It just has to be. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're headed towards 2050. I started this project in 2025, right? It's just normal human things, behavior, evolution, whatever you want to call it. And that's why, again, I am kind of solid, like, on whatever happened before last year. That was your training field. Like, if you were in crypto, you should have learned a lot about different pieces of the industry that you could potentially, you know, claim as your own to kind of grasp and maybe make a market out of it, right? There's a lot of different things. That's why you have a Jack Levin who's figured out kind of how to use a lot of the internet resources to create a crypto project that's now damn near autonomous. Like, Zen is autonomous. I just say damn near because I could say something right now and a real human can go and just fuck the chart up just because Crypto Bros live or something like that, you know? And that's just because we don't have enough buyers yet. And the buyers won't show up in Zen until there's a reason to buy. And that's when X1 chain comes out. So, you know, again, the runway is the speculation on X1. That speculation is what's going to keep people curious about what's happening here. And it's live, but it's not, right? So when you look at X1 chain, currently there's 100 and it looks like 57. We'll hit the refresh. 156 total nodes, and 154 of those nodes produce blocks. So this was this goal was only supposed to be like 100. So we're about at 50 4 nodes above what the testnet goal was. What I do see is there's still like a lot of building going on. There's a lot of shit being built right now. One of those being Foley Blocks. Shout outs the god Buddy Son. He's created a really cool website here. I got this shit right here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Here, let me see. Go. So yeah, X1 is about to be live soon. The fudders are getting washed out. Oh damn, he took it down. Sorry, can't see it right now. Maybe next time, guys. Join the validator chat and don't fucking FUD it up, and maybe you can get in and understand some stuff. Hey, Dragon X got some blocks going. Got their validator going again. And this is a good place to start, yo. If you, I love Jack Levin. If you want to join, again, the bigger idea in crypto, which is building and scaling connectivity, right? There's like a lot of different ways that people say that crypto was invented. I like the narrative that crypto was invented for developers to pay each other. That one's a very good one as well, because it's true. To do dev work around the world and get paid for being an internet person, like it's like ridiculous. Like if I need to do work for someone in Mexico and they only got pesos, like that's whack, you know. I like US dollars, but they need my services or my intellect or my strategy or my technique, right? So now we can use Bitcoin as that borderless network of exchange, right? That's a dope ass reason for crypto to be invented. Borderless exchange, global exchange, right? Maybe you're in a territory, and because you're in the physical world, the analog world, you know, that territory only uses paper money because it's grandfathered in from past worlds. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's good to have paper money, but I guess, I don't know. I think, again, the world is consolidating value into digital, and slowly every single day, some paper money is turning into digital money. And that network to pay people, again, is important. Like, we need that. And X1 chain is one of these networks. A lot of the people who are building X1, they're building it because, one, they love tech. Two, they're probably a little crazy in general. And three, they're expecting to get rewarded, right? Most of them are probably just hoping for the rewards. The reward seems to be you're going to be able to run the network possibly for free. But you're not really running it for free, because currently you're paying a lot of money to run the testnet, or, you know, to mine the Zen coins, or, you know, to, you know, mine the XNM, right? Like, you're spending the money, so it's not as free as it looks. And that's why I think you're a little crazy if you're doing this shit. But yeah, all these people are trying to gain that advantage again of being first to the egg, of owning their little piece of the internet. Some are so crazy, they're like, I'll own it. I'll build a node however I need to, whether it be at the home or be on an interserver, right? Again, X1 is a really deep conversation about, you know, decentralization, but also like down to the nodes and the block rewards. So it's really deep level shit. No one's talking about it. No one really cares about that stuff right now. Because again, we're still in the process of transitioning from the analog world to the new world, the full digital world. Full digital, bro. This shit creeped up on us in 2015. And then, like, I was telling everyone, I was like, man, I really feel like we're in the internet now. Because I worked at a streetwear boutique, and I used to pass out CDs because I was like a rapper and shit. And what's like hella funny about like the transition of 2014 to 15 to 16, I don't know if you can remember this, but it was very digital. Like, everything came out. Like, Lyft was normal, DoorDash was normal. Like, oh, I have my Apple Pay, bro. This shit is, you don't have Apple Pay, you know, like everything became digital for real. It wasn't just an experiment or a beta. It was fucking mainnet. So we're 10 years now past that 2015 mainnet launch of many apps that people use all the time. Like, some people, like, they're crying over TikTok literally getting kicked out of America. Y'all better get prouder to be Americans if you're an American. Listen to this, bro. What the fuck? It's time to turn up. Lock in or clock in, right? But yeah, they about to ban TikTok for sure because it's a money battle. And that's just the way it is, right? But it's so funny to watch a lot of people say, hey, that's my source of income. Like, damn, you're really living on the internet now. Like, that's the only way you can feed yourself. It's through reels on TikTok or whatever they call them shits over there. I've never had a TikTok, so I guess I never rotted I don't know what happened over there. I missed out, bro. It got canceled anyway, so I guess I didn't miss too much. And plus, it's funny because a lot of TikToks left TikTok. I've been learning about why what the psychology was really of TikTok. It's an amazing philosophy, the way that they rolled that shit out on planet Earth. And that's why, again, America wants them to pay, because we supply a lot of the content around the planet for some fucking reason. I don't know either. I'm trying to figure that part out too. Shit. Why? What is it? What is it about America and producing content? But yeah, so like X1 again, as I went on my little tangent there, it's about the network, it's about the growth, it's about connecting the earth, right? It's about dropping borders, right? It's about creating new things. You can recreate TikTok on X1 if you wanted to, right? Now you don't have to worry about the government getting involved because of the server issue. You can encrypt everything so nobody can actually see what's happening, right? Maybe there's a government issue with like encryption, or, you know, they need a double form of that. But then that's why, again, it's like, what is the government even supposed to represent, bro? Right? I think we're getting to that too, like that crossroads of what is this idea of all this stuff that now we have, right? We're online. We have everything about you. That's basically what they say, right? They got everything about you. There's nothing that you don't, you know what I mean? Like, or Tim Cook says it, your iPhone is an extension of your brain. So if I steal your iPhone, I steal you. There's like a lot of different types of cyborg bullshit now that it's in the reality. Like, like I said, look at the TikTok thing. Look at how many people are crushed because they're like, fuck. Right. I literally make money off of this. And the government can just shut it down. What the fuck is this? What's up? Battle for everyone's data. I can't find the damn TV guide. For real. No, it's going to be a battle for everyone's data, but I think it's going to be encrypted data. I have like this weird vision of like X1 having like some sort of like syntax inside of it or something, like some sort of protocol syntax that, like, if you want to make a really big app that's going to involve the planet, there'll be a way to be compliant while we take over world domination, I guess. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, man. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud because, like, the governments are everywhere. They got fucking missiles. Like, it's not like that, you know? So it's just funny to watch the Cold War of, like, tech takeover. And I think it starts with blockchain because that's what the world needs. The whole world needs it. And you don't need to shoot satellites in the sky anymore, and it'd be centric, like, to start to the billionaires that can shoot satellites in the sky. Right? In Starlink, it makes a lot of sense. But what if like a bunch of people had nodes and, you know, we could have done it? I don't know. There's just a lot of different things I'm just thinking about. Just that shit doesn't exist because I don't know the physics. But I just think that there's other ways. There just can't be that one way. This is how life works. There's like, you're live for 20 years or some dumb shit, and then there's one way, and then bam, there's a new way. Wow, and then it's 20 years. Another new way. The car is faster. The computer is faster, right? So again, X1 is honing in on that. Every other crypto doesn't really have that going for them right now. Only Solana, and Solana's getting beat the fuck up right now. Because it's true, Tolly is 100% correct that he's going the Ethereum route. So Ethereum is only successful because the whole crypto market gets behind it. Now, the whole crypto market is not behind Solana. It's a 50-50 game because they're coming generation 3, if you want to say anything. So since they're Gen 3, their angle is a lot different than your BNB, your XRP, to be better than Ethereum. They're actually trying to be just like ETH Foundation. They're trying to allow people to build around the puck that's called Solana. And because you're investing in the tech, or you're spending time in the tech, your return of investment will be making better products, right? And those better products will make you more revenue. And that's kind of why, again, I think it gets really beat up because we're in that limbo state. And this is just part of the state of crypto right now. We're still in limbo where you can release a Jamie Dimon clip and motherfuckers are like, yo, dump your Solana. Like, yo, go dump the Solana as soon as possible. Like Jamie Dimon just said, Bitcoin is a fucking scam. Puck? Yeah, it's a puck. Info Cold Wars, weak sauce if you ask me. Bro, the info Cold Wars is crazy. But I mean, at least, although again, it's like, if you're thinking about it the way I'm at least thinking about it right now, if we are in the info Cold Wars, why wouldn't you want the like Google guy, you know, like kind of being the guy guiding like the bigger ship, the mothership, I should say. Like X1 is like the mothership of it all, because when that lands, all of the bridges are enabled. So technically, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I was researching this shit earlier. I put it on my X, but you know, whenever I put some intellectual shit, people don't give a fuck. They're like, bro, that shit is stupid. The only person that tuned in was Og and 7 other people. So the stimulus organism response. Okay. So this is my conversation with Grok. You can go to my X and see this. But I just started to get into this because I'm getting back into NFTs right now. Because NFTs, I think, are getting ready to come back stronger than ever. Okay, and the thing about NFTs, here, I'll put it all together real quick. So I'm getting into blind boxes. All right, and blind boxes are like this new... or how do you say this? Like, they've been around for a long time, like since 2005, back when like Kid Robot was doing its thing, and like, you know, Cause was doing its thing, like just like little tiny toys that started to just do like, hey, let's like do a surprise toy, and it just caught on, and it's become like a phenomenon now in the future where you could actually make a whole, like, or we're seeing our first billionaires of this space, I should say. And there should be more billionaires to follow if you follow the path, right? So what's crazy about the blind box market, again, the blind box market is valued at $13.6 billion in 2013, right? And they're expecting it to reach $31.2 billion by the end of 2030, right? And my personal opinion is NFTs fits right into this. So like, if you're building decks right now about like, hey, I want to build an NFT world, like, why aren't you basing it on the blind box market? Because that's sick as fuck. Like, maybe you could make a NFT photo and a toy and then join this market, and bam, you're like fucking lit. Right. And then to get into this one, you need to really think about this shit, because this isn't just easy, bro. Right? You can't just pop up in the blind box market and think you're going to be the shit. It don't work that way. I've been doing this shit since 2005. All right, this isn't kicking the door, wave in the 4-4. Like, you got to work hard. And I understand now why it's very niche and why there's not a lot of businesses that do blind box except a couple, especially coming from Asia, right? It seems like there's a limitation there because of waste. So I have, like, you know, my little Zen guy. This is like a really popular blind box. I forget the name of it though. It starts with a C, S. This is my little dude. I have some other ones around the vibes. But that one's from Japan. And that's what I mean. Like, it's going to get these toy things. I think it's going to be really crazy. And NFTs are a subject of that. Like, it's like a counterparty of that. Like, it is that, you know, but digitally, and even more accessible, because somebody can be sitting on their couch and they can get this collectible, right? They could be sitting on the shitter and get this collectible anywhere and get this collectible. So yeah, I think NFTs fit in this conversation. So now I'm very curious again, like what are blind boxes? And I came across this psychology of where blind boxes, like why they're so successful right now. And then a lot of the blind box research for the last 20 years has been based on stimulus organism response. And like that's like the psychology that you need to understand before you start to make your own blind boxes or your own characters. It's basically your fundamentals. Like if this isn't your fundamentals, you're going to lose because you're not thinking progressively of like how you're going to really, you know, do this, get the stimulus, make an organism and get a response that you're looking for. So I've been doing like this little research on this shit. And now my head is like, wow, like I actually think Zen is this in crypto. And it's kind of outrageous, but if you do if you go down the rabbit hole of this model, this is a model, motherfucker, this is a lot of people, PhDs, all right, frameworks. Us blacks don't have dads. I ain't got no dad. What you mean? Emoji Dracula toys coming soon to Target. Hey, I've been trying to cook something up, bro. But see, that's what I mean. Like, I want to make something for Emoji Dracula, but like, this is the type of work and research you got to put in if you want it to be hot. Like, I don't want it to just be another AI generated project. No. We're Zenians. We set the bar. So yeah, like starting to understand this is starting to really open up or make it more comprehensive of like, again, where Zen stands. So if you go to my X, you'll see I had asked Grok, you know, used my GPT skills, my prompting skills to just say, hey, go look at X, you know, and create an SOR report based on what people are saying about Zen. Right. So it pointed out some stimulus stuff for us so that we can see like here right now, kind of like what it found from X, like some, you know, diving through everyone's posts and pages and stuff, saying there's a token mechanism and utility that's a stimulus. So like these are like the things that make people make their gears turn in their head on whether or not they're really into Zen. Okay. So this is like, I mean, like you can put this on anything. So you could take out Zen and you could put the fucking Hex coin. You can put your shitty Titan coin there if you wanted to. And then just let the wheels spin and, you know, come to the same conclusions. Now, the only thing, again, that makes makes Zen superior to all the other coins is that, well, there's a few things. Well, one is there's no origin address. All right. So there's no pre-allocated coins. So yeah, no one's gathering coins. No one's got free coins. And then there's no roadmap. So like Zen is just, you know, it's made forever, but it, you know, it's made in its maximum for 8 years. After 8 years, you can only make it's so much, you know. However, and you can only make more if there's more people that show up. So it's got a lot of quantum infiniteness to it. So it continues on beyond the burn, right? So there's a lot of other coins that stop that. They don't want you to make the coin anymore. They're like, yo, stop making it. That's not good to me. I think you need to also maybe have that plan. What if there is a coin that lasts forever and it needs to be inflatable? Like the US dollar, whatever. But yeah, so like the token mechanism and the utility, like that's a stimulus to how we love and, you know, put again organisms to the Zen world, right? We also have market performance, right? So we speculate on the market performance. Like that's something that stimulates our mind about, is Zen gonna go up? Like when is Zen gonna go up? And then if you really learn how Zen works, you're like, yo, I'm ready for the fireworks, like let's do it. But then you see this happen and you're like, I guess not yet. I guess not yet. You know, I guess there's still some discounts to be given. There's still some AOs to be handed out, you know. So whatever, let them hand them out because we grabbing them. And this market speculation is stimulating a lot of people's interest into what is the next version of Zen, right? And then in community engagement. So like me streaming right now and telling you this instead of keeping it to myself, community engagement, right? Jack showing up and saying something, community engagement, telegrams, people saying they hate Zen. All of that is stimulating. That's why we have the fucking hater group or the therapy group. Go get your mind stimulated. But don't get overstimulated over there because it can get kind of rough. Those dudes over there are those, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Those guys. Don't put tits. There is peace in the unknown. That's the infinite. There is peace. There is peace in the unknown, though. That's why everybody who's really wacky Zenian, you've got as much peace as you probably need. That's why go spread some peace to some other people, yo. Go tell them like you need to get into Zen. And I'm gonna jump into like what this means. So yeah, like the organism, which is the community's perception. So their optimism, they're optimistic and enthusiasm. There's optimism and enthusiasm. Damn, what a tongue twister. And this is a pretty fascinating one. So like because of all these things that stimulate us, like you have these organisms that now like the community is like gonna think of things like how people think I'm in a cabal, right? That should be out of here as part of this whole experiment. Also make sure Crypto Bro is part of a cabal. Possibly, maybe so, maybe not, right? Community's perception, which is awesome because currently Grok thinks our community is optimistic and enthusiastic about what is going on, right? There's high optimistic. The community appears highly optimistic about Zen's potential. There's a strong belief, whatever, you can see it here. But yeah, it's a strong belief everybody thinks it's going to go up 100x, which is significantly outweighs the gas cost of minting, which is really what it is, right? That's the market performance. Like everyone is like, I can't wait for it to go up because when it goes up, it's going to outperform the token mechanisms, right? So that's like, we really have a psychological vehicle going on here, guys. Like this is not just a regular token anymore. Like we're 3 years deep in this shit and it's only going to get more aggressive as people click. Because it's designed to be like this. I think, again, like the data info wars are here. So there's no other way to really reach critical mass. And there's actually another graph on this that I had seen, which is the critical mass. So there is a critical mass framework for this one. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe not. Maybe not here. Maybe it was just from where I saw it. Damn. Where I was doing some other research. But there was another one where it's like, how do you reach critical mass? Oh, see, in context, critical mass references a significant number of individuals or entitled or entities that must be present when the phenomenon to occur or for a response to be triggered. So like, yeah, like there's a critical mass framework in this. And they were talking about Zen like that in the beginning. They're like, oh, like we'll achieve mass adoption, which essentially is critical mass. You're just not saying critical mass. You're saying mass adoption, right? So that's why my mind was just like, right, when I'm starting to learn about this model, I'm just like, bro, like, yeah, like Zen is it. Like we haven't even touched on what's next, right? The homotech of, how your XNM is the autonomous thinking system for all these apps. Oh shit. Fuck, bro. What the fuck? Hey, if you're chilling right now, man, just hit the like button. I don't know. If you're on X, hit the heart. I'm like, they call me the Zen Scientologist. So what I'm saying right now makes no fucking sense. But it will one day. It fucking will. This shit makes no sense. Everyone's like, man, what the fuck is this guy Crypto Bro talking about? Stimulus organism responses and shit. Fuck Zen. Gotcha. I love it here. I fucking love it here. Make it all make sense. Make it all make sense, dog. But yeah, caution and speculation. Strategic insight. So yeah, I just want to share this real quick. But yeah, I think XEN is stimulating crypto. I don't think there's anything else stimulating it the same way that it's entering the game. I don't see how we're gonna get out of this Jamie Dimon bullshit without like an aggressive push towards getting people online, right? Jamie Dimon won't have any. This nerd twan won't have any fucking power. You know what else is fucked up about this fucking comment that this dude is making right now? Like in Coinbase, right? You can exchange USDC straight to your bank, right? And what's crazy about this is the only bank you can do this with is Chase. Like other banks, credit unions, you can't turn your USDC into bank fiat. You got to sell it first through the platform, not with the platform. So I'm so curious when all of it unravels and we figure it out. Like, what are these people doing in the background, and why are they making it so hard for the people to get into crypto? Like, what is the psychological barrier, and why was it keystoned on this this part of the internet? Right, it's 2025. Same rebuttal, gray man, and now he's gonna be embarrassed. Right, embarrassed. So I'm excited to see where we're going from here. Again, I think we're in a really good place. XEN, on the other hand, it looks kind of bad. But if you got that dip on the 15, we get a couple of those that show up. And what I did notice when I was looking at the contract is, I like to look at the contract on XEN. You should probably do that too sometimes. Go look at it, get used to it. I had noticed that there wasn't much going on, right? So like here, we'll do something like this. Like we'll go and something I like to do in XEN is when I see that we've had like a giant sell-off, I like to go to type and I go to sell, and I look for the one that did the damage, right? And I'm like, which one of y'all did the fucking damage, man? Like, damn, like I get it. It's profitable for some. So you get a couple $1,000 out of the vehicle, like good for you. Like I can't wait for this to be 20,000 and I'm there with you, right? People are going to be doing this shit crazy in the future. Like these are just like the baby numbers for now. But when I see someone like this step in and I see they made like quite a few sales, I like to look and see like, okay, that's who's the culprit. Let's look at all their transactions. Right, you could check them out and see, hey, they bought their XEN pretty low. Damn, they did a pretty good job, but they had an excessive amount right now. But that's what it is. Like they selling it right back because they don't want it to go lower on top of their head. So we have traders in the chat, right, or traders on the chart, and I think that's really good for XEN. What would be great or better for XEN if it was like Emoji Dracula? So. Quick shill for Emoji Dracula. It's actually pulling back right now. It's seeing a great pullback, I think. I say great because the 200 or the 72 just showed up on the daily. So that's like literally what we're looking at. Right? This thing resets and then it just takes off again. It's a real meme coin because the foundation is down here, and there's like one wallet, I don't know who it is, but like there's one wallet that is slow selling a large position. They were like number one, now they're like not anymore. So whoever was up there, they decided to like maybe get away from the project or something, or maybe they want to lessen their risk is kind of how I think of it, which is smart tactics. Like don't be over leveraged or risk in a meme coin. Like that's the dumbest thing you could do. So definitely risk as much as you're willing to lose. And again, that's what's awesome about coins that are again focused on the hodl, right? The meme season hasn't started, so I think this person's selling too early. I would have held my position like I am because I'm waiting for March, April, when real meme season comes around. So I'm okay with the discounts. Like, I'm ready to see this come down to the 72 and on the daily, and possibly again, you know, give us some more relief before we can turn around. Because again, this thing is burning every day. Every time somebody, so like this person or whoever is selling, they're helping burn the coins. So it's like 100,000 right now that have burned in the last week. Yeah, like 100,000 have burned in the last week. From all the selling. And that's what I mean. It's just someone selling it. We haven't even tapped in yet on Emoji Dracula with the fucking trading. That's why I wish Zen had that feeling where like you traded Zen and it burned it or something. But I feel like, you know what, one day someone might make that that tool. They figure it out. Like they figure out a way to make it so something is providing trading fees, and it's like, you know, those trading fees are buying Zen and burning it. Because we don't have that yet on the Zen token. As we, you know, I think a lot of community tokens will show up like that. I've been saying that though. Like once the vehicle or once a X1 is explained better, we'll probably start seeing those burning contracts pop up, and you know, someone saying, hey, you burn with me and I'll give you this coin and we've got this going on, right? It's just going to be the same cycle. But again, are you going to have the Zen for that moment? Are you going to be minting or buying? What are you going to be doing? Let's see. Right now, if I want to get a bill, right now, I think you still get like 32 billion or 3.2 billion, excuse me, for a max mint. Yeah. So $341 is the current max bid. Let's see how much it costs to get rid of that. Or not get rid of it, but claim it. So if you're doing a vanilla claim, it'd be 240. If you were doing a xeNFT claim, it'd be 186. And this is at 6 Gwei. So right now it is really profitable for people who are getting those max mints. And sometimes too, what I like to do, like if you're really trying to get into Zen, bro, you got to get all of your vibes right. So what you could do is you can, you go to Zen Pub. Hey now, Zended. Wait, Chase Bank swaps USDC for USD? Yeah, dude. If you have a Chase Bank, you can swap direct. And I just don't know what that means for taxes. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic again with ADHD. But like, yo, what does that fucking mean? Because the sale is going through who? Like, it's going through me, through them? Like, you know, or like, why are they removing it or saying it? It's just weird. But yeah, you should try it out. If you have a KYC Coinbase account, you know, it's available for you. It's available. But yeah, if you go here to Zen Pub, they have underneath the trackers and calculators, they have a tracker for Blur. And on Blur, you can see like, there used to be a lot more. I don't know what happened. And there used to be a lot more, but yeah, you can see xeNFTs for sale. Chase fucks. Yeah, it's fuck Chase though. I hate Chase, but I got it. But yeah, this is blur.io. This is like a place for you to buy xeNFTs on Ethereum, and a place for people to list them. So you can see here 3 days ago, somebody listed this NFT. I mean, this one's already matured. It was supposed to mature on May 12th. So they just putting it up, praying to God someone buys it. 0.1 ETH. How much ETH is that? How much is that in ETH price? I don't fucking know. Bro, as ETH gets cheaper, all this Zen stuff is gonna become just like so cheap man's value. Oh, that's a cheap man's value there. Oh, $30. Okay. Someone's over here selling these for $30. Yeah, $30. What you could do is you could take this, and then you can go to Zen Turbo. Shout out Zen Turbo. And then on Zen Turbo, they have an NFT directory. The xeNFT directory. And then here, what you could do is you could quick search, and then you can go over here and do token ID, and then you can drop it in and hit search, and then it'll show you it right here. Oh, this one's been redeemed. That bitch. But you see, that's why you got to do your research, bruv, because for some reason on here the metadata hasn't updated. Damn, that's so douchebag activities though. Like, why would you want to do that to someone? Oh, I'm gonna trick this person. That's worthless, even at $30. But what I like about this thing though is we can see what's going on. So we'll hit show all, and then we can go over here to maturity month, and we'll do January. All right, and then we're gonna do year, and we'll do 25. All right. So now what we can see here, if we blow this up, is this, or I guess, let me see. Can I sort this a certain way? Can I sort this a certain way? Let me see. I think I can sort this, and then I can, what do you call it? I can see, I want to sort it by token ID. Let me sort it by token ID. Because if I can sort it by token ID, then you can see like when one of these are coming out, essentially. And then that's like how you can keep track of like I don't know, big mints or stuff like that if you wanted to, but it's not too big of a deal. And that's why, again, I think we're at a point in Zen where you don't need to really be doing all that shit. But like, this is something you could do if you're like OCD's kicking in and you're like, I want to see what's happening in the Zen world. Like, there's a lot of hidden contracts, but there are still a lot of people moving into XeNFTs because that's the simplistic way of making a mint, right? You can make a mint using the coin tools, or you can just make a mint using the website, right? And again, I think that's like where the disconnect is. Oh, okay, cool. This is already actually, yeah. So it's already in token fashion. So right now on Ethereum this month, there's 1,914 xeNFTs to be claimed. Like, there's not much Zen being made anymore. So a lot of the selling, again, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the selling is accumulation, and then people saying, oh, I don't want it to go any lower on me. But then once they sell it, this is why it instantly gets gobbled up. Goop, 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 goop. Because there's actual people saying, oh, thanks for the discount. And then it's going to go up, and a couple days will go by. And then some other airhead will show up and be like, you know what? I'm going to sell this in before it goes any lower. Right. And maybe it's, tied to the market. I don't really know the reasons people think this way, but I really do think people are counting out Zen, one. And then two, they're just nonchalantly selling it because they don't believe in it. Like, they don't think it's worth the time. Right. We're getting to a really interesting part in this chart because we already had the golden cross just for the community to be like, oh, no, we're not believing in that. Right. Another good metric in the Zen thing right now is slightly stupid. When X1 420, my X1 date is February 5th. I think we get something X1 related. If not, oh well. It's a special day though. It's a relationship day for someone. So that's why I'm like, yo, I wonder if their stars are gonna align. I wonder if their energy is gonna be ready for what is where they're projecting themselves. I really wonder if the portal is open. It feels very open, but again, at the same time, like I don't have a crystal ball. I can't see what the future is. But yeah, X1 feels finished. It feels like, again, we're going through stimulus, organism, response model right now. We're waiting for the optical moment for the best response that's going to stimulate everyone to move them into the next version of what we're doing. But in that portal is a special portal. It can't just happen. Like, or how do you say, like, it can't just happen. Like, it can't just be like, oh, today the X1's coming out, right? It has to be like, okay, everything is set. X1's going to come out. And I think we're going to get to that moment soon, right? And that's why I'm like, yo, I want some sort of news in the very beginning of February. If not, then I don't know, you know? I'm just in Zen, and I hope X1 comes soon. But again, I think we're in a good place. I think all of the crypto market is in a good place, even though it's selling off. It's just, I think, again, ETH is weird. So yeah, ETH might go to zero. Not go to zero, but you know, ETH might not run any harder. It might just be right here. Which is good for Zen, because that means, yo, a stable ETH coin with stable gas, at least we know how much it costs to make Zen. Shit. Maybe more people join. Maybe the G rank flies. You know what I'm saying? What's it right now to make a... Oh, yeah, this is what I was trying to show. So you can go here to ZenPub again, and then you can go to the global rank here. And I've been pointing emphasis to this, but now it's significant. You can significantly see that every day there's less and less people making ETH Zen. That's impactful because it's a constant, so it can't not stop. Right? The people who stop, or the people who decided to take the journey that they're gonna do it every day, right? They're the ones that are holding us back, essentially. And that's why, again, I feel like we do need those people to find comfort in selling. What a response if they can find comfort in selling and the price starts to turn around. How much are they going to buy of the Zen? Because they don't want to get priced out from the epicness that they've been experiencing for the last 2 years. Right? That's the only way they can combat that, because there's no team allocated coins. There's not a date that you can set to say 20 trillion Zen is going to airdrop into the ether, right? Unless you're the one holding the keys to that wallet that's going to produce that 20 trillion Zen. So there is a physical aspect to Zen that needs to stay constant, and we're seeing it's dying. The minters are dying. They're exhausted as fuck. And no one's promoting minting. It's not like you have another crypto bruh out there telling someone on TikTok to mint Zen every day, or go and make a Zen mint at least one a day. If it's one VMU, make it. You know, right? We don't have that type of religion because, again, we haven't broken through to the next era of Zen, because this is our community. Like, these are the people we're traveling with to the next portal zone, essentially. Some of them you don't fuck with them. Some of them you do. Some of them, you know, you're just like, damn. But that's just, it is what it is. Like, this is how you get shit off the ground in crypto. Because who's here? Who else is here? Who else is here to believe in the tech besides a bunch of weird nerd motherfuckers? Right? So I think this is hella significant that the miners are becoming fatigued. That's really good. And again, that means that it's just recycling. You need to be going telling other people to make it, because your G rank is slowing down. Right? We can see that here on the data view. If we zoom down to the bottom, we can see there's only like 35,000 G ranks. That's a one right there. 20,000, 12,000. And this is when the gas is stupid low, guys. When there's speculation in Zen, I think up here, Oh, I guess not. Where's some spec at? November? I guess not. I guess it's been pretty moderate. I guess people actually maybe because the miners are going down. So it's been a while that the miners have been going down. This is only going to go back a year. Here we go. So here's a speculation. Remember 2023 when everybody quit fucking around with Zen because we started doing XENblocks? Look at the G ranks back then. You had 100K G rank day, 32,000, 27,000, 28, 27, 42, 66, 61. These are thousands. 34, 52, right? October 4th, 2023. Zen's first birthday, right? So this was the speculation. X1 chain is coming. People are making G ranks for fucking like 30 days type shit, 100 days, 200 days type shit, right? So this activity that you see here, that is Zen alive. So yeah, Zen is pretty fucking dead right now. Because now there's nobody. Right, you zoom out, all of 2024 was just the community pleb members and the haters keeping us around. Significant drop off in 2024 of minting. That G rank is hurting, right? A G rank is essentially one C rank. So every time there's a new C rank, there's an added G rank. So you want to see your daily G rank change high. You want it high as a Zenian because that means that your network is alive. When it's low, then it just means there's less tokens available, which is going to reflect opposite to the ideology, which is you want inflation. Inflation is good. You're like, you know what I'm saying? In the future, people will be like, oh, inflation is good. Currently, inflation is bad because everybody is greedy. They want the price to go up. It's like, oh, inflation is bad. Right, so we're getting to that part where the inflation is, we're starting to really see it again. Like the G rank is one way to see it because now you're waiting on Zen to be created, and if there's only so much Zen being created, right? Like let's look at February. Let's change it to February and see what the blockchain says. Currently, it says in February there's only 124 xeNFTs. That's actually pretty crazy. Because again, this is scanning the blockchain, so these is everything available, right? Show all on blockchain. All right, here let's go to March, and that's what I mean. 124. So you mean to tell me everybody is on CoinTools? Like what is the number on CoinTools then? Like what is the call? But that's what I mean. I guess you would have to tie that in. You need to get when these ones started. And then go to the CoinTools contract and then go and see all of the number, all the wallets that were started from the dates that these were started. Then you can probably backtrack to see what the balance is between February or xeNFTs and CoinTools. If you're really trying to dive into like being like, oh, this is optimal time to buy. I mean, I see 124 from 1,000 and that's crazy. Which makes a lot of sense because people put a bid on early 2025. And if it's not active, then there's no reason for them to go long. Everybody max minted. And our max mints were actually in 26 or late 2025. So let's go to like March. March is 122. Was April. 295 was May. May's 160. June 121. July 402. Right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like if we look back at these ones that are ending in July from when they started, you probably will see like there's a trend in that bulk of xeNFTs that were created. Because people have integrity when they make xeNFTs. And again, I'm man, this makes me want to do it, but maybe I'll do it. Hold on one second. Let's see. August. Damn, August 100 or 1,000. Woo, that's crazy. Dude, that's actually crazy. That means after this month, then there will be no more XEN. By nature. Because the laws, like I just showed you, the G rank died. Because the G rank died, it allows like the laws of nature to really apply to the supply, because you guys stop being constant. And you abused the constant. OD. You abused it hard. Is Mastodon still a thing? I don't think so. I think Raz stopped doing all. I think they stopped supporting DXN. It just like is alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm going the distance. I'm going the speed. Has Prime made any strategic connections made for brand development and marketing? I mean, he's Google guy. I already know. I mean, again, I've been fortunate to hang out with them, so I know like Jack's the real deal. He's the real deal. He's really in the industry. The industry cannot get into crypto until this shit is like better, and I don't know why he's making it better for them. He doesn't have to do this at all, but the strategy is so good that like it's kind of like it's the red carpet treatment to getting crypto to the masses. Critical mass, again, red carpet treatment. And again, that's why it's like you as a Xenian, you were supposed to stay constant, whether you believe in it or you're making it, right? And there's a lot of people that lost both constants, right? If we look at this chart here, I'll show you where it's at. We'll go to the daily. So it's showing this peak, this point here. I like looking at this on the weekly because this is where the pain was. People don't know about this pain here, okay? So in August of 2023, right? This is when it was pain. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red weekly candles. XEN went down for 9 weeks straight, bro. And then all of a sudden, maybe X1 chain, and it pops. And it has some speculation. And as we can see again, like I'm saying, if you rewind time, people were making mints speculating that there was going to be something happening. And since nothing happened, eventually the levee broke. And then you get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 basically weeks of just XEN down forever, right? Those 15 weeks is what I'm talking about of why there's no XEN made. And like you can literally see it. So here, let's try to see if we can really see it, because I want to see if it's on the coin tools as well. I just got to get to that contract. I think I saw it on the gas guzzlers. No monies. Poor Cleo lost Raz. Yeah, I didn't want to assume. He can use AI agents now. I'm stacking. I'm not considering selling until 2029. Yeah, no, they're really, him and Zensu. Zensu is a pretty intellectual homie. Like he's like, the bro's got like degrees. Like he's the bro. That's the bro right there. They're tapped in. I think people are again, I think it's all on purpose. Like I think they're in the trenches on purpose. Is a great story. The story isn't going to be as sauced up or juiced up if they're not in the trenches with us. So we're allowing them to play ball. Bro, where is this coin tools? I seen it earlier. What was I looking at though? Was I looking at the fees in the last 24 hours? I saw Hex popped up on here. I was like, yo, Hex living a life. People moving it around. Oh, yeah, right here, number 29. Look at that. Right above XEN. Right? Look at this. This is crazy. In the last 3 hours, no one has entered any money into the XEN contract. Think about that. It's been over 3 hours. None. The gas is low as hell. So you mean to tell me no one's even making any of it? Like, fuck, it's dead out here. I know I'm not making one right now. Shit, I'm streaming. But let's look at this CoinTools thing. Right. Now, 8 hours ago, someone finally did it. So I'm gonna go to this contract real quick. And then we'll go to transactions. Wow. Quite a bit of transactions here. 156,625 transactions found. F stands for finish. T stands for time start. So that's the two functions on the CoinTools contract. You got the start function or the finish function and the start function. So what we can probably do is damn, what's this? This ain't gonna let me do some advanced mode type shit. Like what the fuck? Oh, advanced filters. Okay, here we go. And we could do age. All right, so we'll go to blur here, and then we'll go to January. Do February because there was like barely anything coming out here. Everybody gave up. It would do this one on. Let's see, February 1st. February 1st. And here we'll do this one. And then I gotta go to the contract. All right. So this was minted on October 29th, 2023. So so that's what I'm saying. Like October 29th, 2023. That's when it was created. And then when we look at our G ranks, October 29th, 2023. Right, this is made in this batch of like 29,000 G ranks. Right, and this is post Crusher era. So yeah, like I've seen this too because when you so here let's go real quick. Let's look here between those time frames. So we're gonna go backwards in time to 2023. We want to go to October. And then it looks like it's between this week of the 22nd. This right here, this is some real CIA shit right here, okay? Take my methods. And then we'll go ahead and hit T for start. So 13,000 transactions found in this week span of all started contracts. So yeah, most of them are probably going to come from the CoinTools zone and not from the xeNFTs. But then it makes you question if you know, like, or there's another relationship here that I just can't think of because I'm moving in live time. But there's probably one more we could make to make it even more of a solid notion, almost that like people are really tapped on liquid supply mints. And I mean, it would be just, you know, seeing how many of these are being confirmed, I guess. So like, I guess let's see if we can get into one. Is that only one? Is that how these things work? I thought they were like stacks. Maybe it's not T. Maybe it's C. Here, let's see. Nah, it ain't C. I thought it was T. But T's not showing me like this, like the finalized. Because when you get it like this is where you can go and look at the classic wallet and be able to actually see like its original transactions, and then like how farther back that went to get that parent hash to see how much they paid in gas. So it is T. Okay, they just don't show you the addresses. Damn. I was right. So yeah, this is where I'm at with it though. There ain't no motherfucking Zen being made. People are like telling you like they're dumping on your heads. It doesn't really matter because we just don't have people shilling, telling other people they should maybe think about it. And that's only happening because Jack has leverage that since X1 isn't live, the coin is dead. And all of this works in the favor of Zen for Ethereum. And again, Ethereum is the one. Everything else is just an experiment. So you were, able to learn about it. I'm still really into base Zen. But base Zen again is it's got cheap gas, so it's really for like the play once X1 is live and everybody's trying to figure out how to get to X1, and they find out like, oh, I can go through base to get there. Like that's kind of the bid or the stimulus that we're speculating on over here, right? We're speculating that people will find CB Zen and they'll love it. And they'll want it, and they won't be able to make it fast enough because it's going to put a really big restraint or like constraint on the network, because that's how the technology works in Zen. If people want more of it, it puts a strain on the network. If it puts a strain on the network, it raises gas fees. And if people say, hey, I don't give a fuck, it just keeps pushing up and up and up, and that's why, again, I don't know what happens with CB Zen. Does it meet the gas requirements of an Ethereum? Does it kill base? Does base turn it off? Right. I think, again, this one's going to be a really fascinating one for when we get to that conversation of what does base do when the Zen effect is in full effect. Right. Right now, the upper hand on this is all like you could use OpenSea for this one, and you can monitor it if you want to do that, because no one's making coin tools on base. That's another reason I like base. So if I do OpenSea, so on base, coin tools isn't available because of the way that they scale back to the layer 1. It was actually too expensive for the contract to function. So coin tools, like, they kicked it. But you could do the same thing here where I could do maturity date. Oh, not maturity date. Month. We'll do January. And then year, we'll do 25. All right, and we can see here there's 24,000 xeNFTs to be released this month. Right, all the max mints and shit. And that's why it's like, yo, we really do need an X1 chain so that we can get something to burn all this stuff and get it out of here. But yeah, until there's X1 chain, it's just kind of like in limbo. Like it's really hard to say the price is going to go up or anything like that. So don't speculate on that type of shit. Again, the greatest speculation that you could do in Zen, again, is speculating on the token mechanisms and the utilities or the potential community engagement. Those are things that are stimulation topics about Zen that people want to hear about. Like they want to hear about the token mechanisms. They want to hear about the utilities. Maybe they want to hear about market performance. Maybe leave that one out. But yeah, community engagement, totally something you could talk about to your fellow man about like how Zen has been able to keep their community while the chart goes down. Right. And again, it's all about distribution, man. It's just about the distribution. No one is making Zen. So it's never late. Even on CB Zen, look at this shit. No one's talking about this. Tell me why the whale stopped moving. Why did this whale stop moving? So there was a whale on CB Zen, and they were moving shit around. So I did the same thing here where I did advanced filters, and I remember the date. I was like, yo, why did everything stop in December? So like on December, here we'll just do the 10th, and so like we'll just say the 13th. All right, you see here, there was like a ton of staking going on. And like it just stopped. Like whoever was staking, they just stopped staking. And now like they just stopped moving. They're just like done with movement. Like I'm good. Maybe they staked for a long time. But I think that's pretty bullish for CVZen. I think that means like there might be opportunity now for something new to happen if the sell pressure is off. Because again, I mean, this isn't like ETHZen where it's an artifact. This is a fast moving Zen. So until there's a burn contract that's out, until there's something that's really, I mean, I think again, we need to build something for base, man. We got to do something over here and test this network out for real. No better time than now, you know? But yeah, I think right now that it might be a good time to start thinking about this one because somebody stopped. They stopped moving. They said, I'm done with this. And I think that's bullish. Same over here. Like, oh yeah, gas is up in base. So like if we make one VMU in base and then in the users right now in base, we're still getting roughly around 100,000 VMUs a day. So yeah, it's 2 cents right now, which is amazing. Amazing work. What's the max looking like? You can do 145. $1.95. Damn. For the max minty. So yeah. Yeah, base is, see, that's what I mean. Base has a really good character story. Like the main character story here is great. This ideology that the mints don't match. Like they don't, I mean, it doesn't match anywhere, but again, this is in Ethereum. Base is alive. You can do something over there. You know, I think somebody's cooking something, so maybe this might be encouraging. This might be the moment, bro. This might be the moment, bro. Pull the trigger. I think base is ready. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have today. Oh yeah, solXEN. Forgot to talk about solXEN. Yo, solXEN is going through it right now. solXEN is going through it. But it just fell into a buy zone. It fell below the 42 on the RSI. So it's basically a free-for-all over here. I'm bullish on it. I picked some up and I'm going to keep picking up the solXEN. Because I've been waiting for a nice pullback and for people to stop believing. And there's nobody over here, but they're doing things like they're burning it and shit like that. So again, all it takes is for for them to put the gears into motion with X1 chain, and the buzz will create the stimulus. So don't get caught sleeping, not having all these stimmy checks. They're literally sitting in your face. They're sitting in your face, sitting in your face. Hey man, until next time, stay healthy out there. Peace.